Hello YouTube, Voices here, and today I will be guiding you on how to play Z carry. Basically there is two variations of it, one with 4 shades, 4 spirits, chosen shade, and one with chosen spirit. Those two are the most consistent with the Z carry build, and I will guide you on how you can secure top 4 with this comp. It's not really a top 1, you will really need to high roll a lot of 3 stars to be able to top 1 with this, but this comp is a monster in the early mid game. Okay, so because you will be that much ahead, you can go to level 8 faster and you will basically snowball your way to top 4. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Most of you that watches my video are not subscribed. Please do, that will help grow my channel a lot and it does not cost you anything. So, but here it goes. So, this is the version for Shade Chosen Z. If not, it's Heavily, but I rarely recommend Z. So nothing really scary or special here. All the spirit units and all the shade units. So the goal of this comp is to find Z shade early, and once you do, you will go to level 6, stay there until you 3-star him. Okay, that's really important. If you don't 3-star him, you're not gonna snowball in a mini game. You need to 3-star him, okay? So after you 3-star him, you should be able to really win a lot of more fights and then go level 8. At level 8, it will just depend on what units you have. I really like the looking for the Kent for additional damage. 650 damage is actually a lot, guys. Like, it's scary good. So at level 8, when you do roll down, you need to focus on finding those 3 units. Basically, if you can find a Kane, that's the perfect one. If you can find Zillion, you will go over the Jaina, and you can add the Atrox if you did not have it in before for the 3 cultists. So nothing complicated here. As per items, priority is to RFC. It's a must on Z. First item on Z should always be RFC. Okay, there is no way around it. If you don't have RFC, you're gonna bottom 4. That's just the way it is. After that, it's pretty flexible. I like BT Guardian Angel, but you can definitely go for QSS as well. Especially this set, there is so much CC, so QSS is really good. If you don't have BT, then maybe Hand of Justice is fine as well. You can also have Giant Slayer. Really, any AD damage would be great. Or the AP damage can either go to Evelyn in a mid game and then on Kane in a late game, because that would be your new carries. So now let's talk a little bit about the early game, because you're going to see that Evelyn is a cultist, right, already, and you can have a bunch of cultists in early game. So what I suggest is to go, before going for Shed, 4 spirits, going for 3 cultists, 2 shades, 1 ninja, and smaller synergies. Just because you will need a good front line, and cultist is one of the great front line in the early mid game. So anything from Elise to Pike to any cultist, really, having 3 cultists should help you the early mid game. After that, you just add your Z when you find it. The F you substitute with a twisted fade for the coatis, for example. You can put the F items on TF and then transfer over, that's no problem. Z, you should find him pretty early, so I just dump all the items on him already. Any 10k items, you can put it on the Elise or anything like that and then transfer it to the Aatrox later. It can also go on Kane, but I would rather have more AP damage on the Kane because he's doing a lot of damage. But that is it for this variation. Now let's go for the Chosen Spirit. So it's the same principle, except that basically you can have 2 Vanguards as a front line with 3 Coatis. So it's a stronger front line, but you need to realize that you only have 2 shades. Okay, you can have maybe 3 if you really want, but I do believe that the front line for this is good enough with those 2 Vanguards and the Gario coming in. So the same items on the Z, Guardian Angel or QSS, whatever it is, and any AD item would be fantastic. RFC is a must, okay? So the Chosen Spirit can be, it can be a lot of things, right? It can be a Teemo, it can be Yumi, it can be Kindred, even Harry, but I will go for this comp if you have those items ready for the Z in that case, because those are free costs and you're gonna find Chosen free costs for like later in a game. So again, in the early game in this case, you can go for Coatis, but if not, just Garmin Wukong or Maokai Tom Kench, anything like that is good enough. Then you can build from there. Again, you can atomize those brawlers of Vanguards because then you can transfer items to Aatrox and Sejuani. AP items on the Evelyn and the AD on Z. Once you're level 8, you will need to roll for Aatrox, Sejuani, Ari, and Zillion. If you do not find them, and then add the Sejuani last. I really would like to have the Coatis first before going to 9. It's not that big of a power spike because it's just 3 Coatis, but it's an additional front line. It can give more time for the Z, more attack speed, more healing, and that's all that this comp is about. But that is it for this comp, guys. There is actually no variation of it whatsoever where you go for this comp without those 2 chosen. The principle of this comp is that your mid game is insane, no matter the chosen you have, and this mid game will basically carry you to top 4. This is a great top 4 comp. I do not think it's a great top 1 unless you 3-star Z, Evelyn, and like Kindred, something like that, right? You will need a lot of restart to top 1, but the mid game of this comp should carry you pretty safely to top 4 if you can execute like I showed you. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this comp or any comps. You can also join my Discord, the link is down below in the description. But that's it for this comp, guys. I will see you guys next time.